nga dosta de maya nga real chik thons minde kemi mostu podcast chik nalle shwa jaga na ta podcast ke da che thang chik re da top 3 do jina yore phegi ko la ke jaru thi duran moi chik len ro ne mos ke ani a ro samse ke podcast na kemi di phego khale du ro samsa ha podcast khadi che ani ya ko chin chik ta an khaji du ta o samsra moi khale du react chik chodila khar moi khale du ro andi ke de male du कि के खण्डे ले त मोगी है ड्रो त आने के शी दु कि खण्डे शी दु चिक या पोजन त समसरा मो खाले त गंजन त त मरे ओके लेट्स गो
Right before coming to Singapore, I was in one state, one province of India called Himachal Pradesh, which is the mountain region.
Okay.
And the Dalai Lama has come to the mountain region. And this is the whole Tibet and China issue. Are you allowed to like talk about this?
Let's go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do Chinese
Let's go.
people feel about Tibet? Because Tibet people feel like they are a separate country. At least that's the
100%.
messaging we get in
100%.
India. I'm just trying to
100%.
understand your perspective.
To be honest, as
100%.
Chinese, as a normal Chinese, which are not too much into the politic, we
오케이 녀고 당고 야고 전 녀고라 할리
always know Tibet is China. It's part of China.
Hell
on the
no.
map is part of China. On all
Hell
the
no,
record
yeah.
you can find, it is
Hell
a part
no.
of China, but it's
Wrong.
different religion.
네 티베트 autonomous region 뚱이다 나랑가 코게 디나 티베트 autonomous region 티야죠 다 모이 갈리들나 nga민데 모라 민데 디 시간라 politics kana shira namgi shira chudo mezang dila boy keja shenlejo 아니 칼라오레 그래서 로규타나 창고 표디 가지고 차시래 삽라다 당한주 차시를 해야죠. 당번 그렇게 해서 하는 시.
In China, we have mixed with 56 different religion. You can see religion, different nation people.
Okay.
Tibet is one of the really important one, but this is always the one of the part of China. China
Hell no.
is also magic
Never.
place. Like we have a Muslim, we have a there have
Yeah, Muslims in concentration camps. Remember, we have Muslims that 가제 비율을 내죠.
have also religion from
가제 가서
Russia.
파 다셔.
They look like Russia. And also Xinjiang. Xinjiang, the people, as you said, they don't even speak same language like us. The writing, I check, is exactly look like the Arabic writing.
Uyghurs.
Uyghurs. They write like this. And but a little bit different pronunciation, more little bit like Turkish, what they speak. And also there's a
Uyghurs 뭐기 Uyghurs 비율을 내죠. Uyghur Muslim 레요 아주. 신장 민주 다도. 신장 민주 가 다셔. 간데 정화다는 다셔. 다 잠닝 상마하고 왜냐면 먼저 아르셀 기 플레이어 오질기 가즈게 게르다. 온디 미 표범 다 미마치 오질라 가오다야. 가지나 거기 게 고랑기 가제 고랑 가제라 추. 고랑 가제 줄루 가제인데 가제 밀라 칼로라. 즉 지도 넘사고 있게 게다야. 온디 코 유구르라 여기 게자르드. 아니 아르셀기 매치 저 간달라 마트 야 아르셀다 되게 순직 제르 레오불. 바이더 대행보다 제르야. 히네 투두제르 코지 마트 FIFA 간주 게임이야. 게임 FIFA 간주 본주 제모제 줘요. 온데네 코 플레이어라 코 메어서 얘는 뭐 치르다. 뭐 하래래 유구르 간주 나요레 페베 간주 나요레 like you know.
so many different. Oh, myself, I'm a little bit Mongol. Mongolian, we have a totally different language, which is from the
Yeah.
Genghis Khan generation. You know, it's exactly different. We were the only language write like this
Gotcha.
in the world.
Got it.
Everyone write like this.
Right.
We're the only one write like this. There's the old Mongolian. Now the new Mongolia, the alphabet look like Russian. But like I talk about the old one. Same like Tibet. So there's so
Hell
many
no.
different nation
Hell no.
regions in
Anyone looking watching this video like outside of Tibetans, Tibet is and was never ever part of China. Never ever. That's the truth, okay? So yeah, like anyone who's not Tibetan watching this video, don't listen to anyone, whoever else says. Just listen to the Tibetans, what they say, what we say, you know. Never a part of China, never.
China, but we all Chinese. So China is the country which is mixed multicultural inside of China, but we respect,
Hell no.
and we
Wow.
love all of them. A lot of
Hell
my
no.
friends from
Hell no.
different countries, even from from different cities, driving to Tibet to
Of course.
to
do
do
what?
retreat, because there is a holy place. It's a really high
Of course.
point of the place in the world, and they have this big temple, and there
Which you destroyed. Big temples which you have destroyed, you know?
you'll go there, you will see people knee on there, and they don't walk, they just knee and how do you
Yeah,
say
they
this,
just
pray
knee. They just
until you
knee.
arrive the temple. So all the Chinese does this, and the local people there giving us food, give us commendations, supporting. We
Of
are
course.
all the Chinese, we are all a family. As the people which we communicate with from Tibet,
Hell no.
they don't
Hell
think
no.
like that. But politic, government, as I said, with from
What?
Tibet, Chinese, we are all a family. As the people which we communicate with from Tibet, they don't think like that. But politic, government, as I said, they all have their own purpose. I don't judge if it's good or bad. They visit India to did the meeting which you mentioned. I don't know the purpose behind. They have their own reason. I don't judge, but definitely there is their own doubt.
칼라스 하우스 뭐이 칼라스나 교란수기 so she's saying 교란수기 뭐랑기 딱 변나올라 미 두겨라 군수다 빼고도 군수라 도와지 믿을래죠 도와 메샤라 야 간들 라오라니 아 먼저 여 냥데 먼저 룸버트다 간들 라오다 변나올라 구버지 냐나에 팀게 레와로야 아니 군수 야갈라 가진 도를 고란수기 찍디 여기를 내죠 고란수기 도발로 주기를 내죠 야갈라 가진다 드림에 of course 야 그 뭐이 기시 개미 뱀보 개미 이 뱀보게 살은 과할래다 you know so it's just like guys these are all manipulative words okay because don't listen to whatever she's saying okay Tibetans in Tibet cannot speak for themselves cannot raise their voice okay otherwise they are silenced not just them the whole family everything is like silenced okay so don't listen to these guys okay just yeah and she's saying like Tibetans in India like I don't know why they might have some doubts or agenda come on man seriously
But as a people, no.
Yeah, you're not a government representative. So that's why it's not correct for me to ask you
She
geopolitical
can
questions
Yeah.
or
Well, call us
question you
over.
on things.
Come
If
on.
you were a Chinese government representative, I would have asked you very different questions here.
Yeah.
Here I'm trying to understand your perspective as a
Doesn't
Chinese
Yeah,
matter.
I
person.
speak like from normal people.
Yeah.
How we think about it.
Because I know there's a lot of Indian Tibetans watching this. And
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
have even more like they have a negative perspective about China.
100%
Like more than
not Chinese people okay only the government the Chinese government not the people
like even Indians like me who are not Tibetan. Okay, so I think it's something like 80% of Tibetans still live in China, and roughly 20% of Tibetans came to India with Dalai Lama. What is
guys is it accurate guys this is it दिखा दिखे जो उन्हें रे क्या गेजू फेन आले रे निशु क्या like
I understand. This is what I have understood like through the podcast and all that. This is what we are told. Okay, I'm just like telling you that
This is the
China
truth.
took over Tibet.
100%
And when you speak to any of the spiritual leaders of Tibetan Buddhism in India, they want independence from China. They look at it as how British was
100%.
over India. They look at China over Tibet.
same thing
Wow.
And worldwide,
와우 도 개구지 고수유명 하려요 와우 뭐 거기 갈라스나는데 이 베바수투네인데 이 야미기 다 배사교다 집어들었으라 아니 니마 갸 인지기 갸 사교로 집어를 온들 레이더니 다 전주낭로 여기까지 다 최기 되디어라 칼로다 수 최기 우리에 내려다 최능 최진 수를 계속 지나요 아니 거기 갈래되나 먼저 다 랑세 고르래 다 배디미네 겸이 사실 말에 랑세 고르라라 뭐아제 하움해던데요 와우 알레 돌아겨도랬다
there is a free
on, man.
Tibet slogan.
Oh,
Like they want Tibet to get its freedom.
okay.
Yeah.
와우
Nice to know.
I think
마이 갓
this I might be wrong,
간del릿 계자
but I think that Chinese population
Nice to know though.
is not told the full truth about Tibet. That's what I'm sensing. Because Chinese government wants population to focus and build China and, grow. But when I spoke to those freedom fighters, they said that the government is taking a lot of minerals and resources out of the mountains in Tibet to supply
100%.
the factories.
100%.
And they've changed the language now. So they've removed the
100%.
language from the textbooks of
100%.
This is the most controversial part of this episode.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, this is sensitive conversation, but I don't mind because
She can't, guys, she can't speak a word against the government. Like, yeah, like, when in India, you can, like, speak against the government, Modi la, like, su, whatever, Narendra Modi, su le na dingyola, Manmohan Singh, dingyola, like, ani, shash, tungba khwale na, ari la na, khwale na, su, la, kembe kya, tsangwa chaya ta, karen na laya, hine, mogi ta da. Xi Jinping, she can't say a word against him. Like, she can't say a single word against him. Even if she likes it or she dislikes, she can't have an opinion against them. What is it? So that's the very crucial part. Like, because they live under dictatorship.
we both know we don't represent the government, we represent the people.
Yeah.
As a Chinese
Then you're
citizen,
ignorant.
to be honest, a lot of my friends I mentioned, they went there. I never meet the leader of Tibet. I also have a chance to do that. As every single Chinese people, as every single Tibetan religion people. We don't meet the leaders much, as I don't meet our leader at all. So for local people of Tibet, as I say, they love us. We are same. I love them too. We respect the religion there. And a lot of Chinese people have a goal, especially young journey. They have a goal to go Tibet, to holy place to worship and bring to.
간데스 라오라니. 아, 균술레는 간데스 라오. 균수 가리네 인시라야. 균수 파르도니 술라 가르레 가라오. 아, 맞아요. 양고도 맞아요. 간데스 라오다. 아, 상와 갈 소와다 가리네 인시라야. 아, 레머 간데스 라오다. 내len 쉬라다. 레나다 내len 쉬야 마시 마 하죠르니.
Give them love and to try to understand them life. Every single people like you, like me, we every day go to work, have family, have the people we love, have a business, try to improve ourselves. This is what we mainly focus on. Not many people too much focus on, okay, as you said, they say the negative about China and Tibet. But
Yeah, because you're Chinese. 뭐 갸미미라야. 과에는 삼로 거르거다. 먼저 배 민수 하는데래. 근데 과 내를 때 소소 미세게 아니 소소 총게 소소 배셨어야 되는데 삼로 거르디라니. 내 말. 배 나로 미 영의직 배바지기다. 소와디 끼라야. 그 과고스이다. 개미는 야나는 되게 민수 과고스이. 배 나. 고스치도 배 가래 투리스트 플레이스 도래다. doing churchy ba besema lo cha speak you chungso an so lo le so day life to there so in the some bit.
But to be
Come on,
honest,
man.
really, let's get back to the people to see what the Tibet people really want. I believe no one want a war. If a China government supports everything really well, we developing a lot. As you said, the one part of media told you the China government took that to use a factory. But have they told you about how our government support the place? You know what? China have more than like 1.54, like on the media record said like 1.4, 1.5 billion people.
Hell no.
We have a free education for every single Chinese with insurance and the 9 years free education for every single Chinese. Doesn't matter your Mongol region, your Tibet region. The Tibet kids can go to the school for free. They learn Chinese as a language. They can have option to learn Tibet as a language. They mostly go home, speak mother
Recently khasana labda khazu goja sasta. Labda khazu goja jamiga jina convert hisas.
tongue, Tibet. They at the school they learn Mandarin. What's the problem for this? I even know Saudi now.
It is a problem. What like Mandarin jangna kajin jangwa Mandarin. Of course, additional language la jangna do orta kepsan ryo. In a primary language la why do you want to learn Mandarin? Like ondu shineta la tang orta khali di khala orta culture the tradition la ondu tang orta. Korshe da ta phashasta. You know, korshe da ta geja ma shawda ra. So they are da pha amju jangling dongma amju khala orta. Ke ge da na su khala orta jari to ke ma ge ra. The goes on the jigya on the but Kajin Jamor, what's the problem? Hello, Kuran color doesn't make any sense, man. Seriously, doesn't make any sense.
Learning Chinese. UAE learning Chinese. A lot of Indian people, they also learn Chinese. We also learn English. Now we are communication with English. There's no language or culture try to.
Indians and everyone is learning Chinese for what? To get like job opportunities, for personal gain, they use Kajina. But they're not forced to learn Chinese. Consider forced on Chinese labor. What is that? So yeah, Mandarin Jang labor. You know what I'm saying? In Tibet that thing happens. So that's the difference, yeah. In India, like people learn Chinese in America, wherever people learn Chinese in the Middle East. Why? Because they have job opportunities for personal reasons, for personal gains, or they just want to learn the language. That's fine, you know. But you cannot force someone to learn and be like, what's the problem? Just learn. It's for your benefit. Who says that? Like, it doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying?
Like control way or like in a negative way to for what you just say. But when the media try to promote it in that way, it sounds weird. But
it doesn't sound weird, man.
You will never find any record said that Chinese government not allow Tibet people speak their own language. Never. They just gave them learn Chinese.
You can't stop that. How can you stop that? How can you stop Tibetan people speaking in Tibetan? You cannot stop it. Like, you know. Seriously, you cannot stop it. Sangjuna kala nyanga lambe. Sangjuna do the nyanga lire. Kamige gedu phui gedu. Dida ka tu mara ya. Hine khali gali samay da try chuorda. Khali gali ya la tayangi try chuorda. You know. The process the ringbor ya. Process the ringbor ka. You know, looking in a drag process in the model. Process ringbor. Ani khali gali ta kamige khali gali line. You know. On the other, bad la tulana. Kakuria, Tamoshana, Hine. Do Sama wala tang dena light, like, you know. Tusuchik like you Goruria in the light.
Everyone learning. My region also not mainly like Han, because the main region in China is Han. But China, not only Han. Han is the one speak Mandarin. Our region Mongolian. In the school, you can have option to learn Mongolian or you can speak language as Mandarin. You know, the Chinese language gonna be the one of the most powerful language in the world except the English because the population, everything. If you want to do business, it's the language. I think for the future, beside English, you have to learn. So there is no problem for that. But the people with the color glasses see this with some
the negative light.
It sounds negative. But they go to ask the people, to be honest.
Hell no.
I never heard anything negative. Not from the news. I talk about the really physically been there. The people when travel back, everyone come back with smiling face and the local people so nice. The photo we are same. And in the end of the day, I want to say, even doesn't matter about Tibet or Chinese, or Indian or Chinese or American. We all people. We all have good heart. We all are naturally friendly and kind.
What do you mean?
Right.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Yeah.
I'll
What do you mean by that? Yeah. Come on, man. Just give the Tibetan people freedom, like, you know. If you're so nice, just give the Tibetan people their own freedom. Why are you like occupying them, forcing them? Like, seriously.
I'll tell you like two more things that I've learned. So the spiritual leader of Tibet.
뭐야, 꼭 아다 취다, 꼭 아다 취었다. 취매던 너야다. 약도로 시대죠. 오늘 시다. 뭐 이게 시단더라. 가진나나 괜찮아 하고 그래. 칼타니 메레. 슝라 against 켈라니 메레. 라이 초마레. 라나 하우야 가르. 낭미다 제바 차자 니마지 라루 합때며 고치 거할 되어나다 롱바 거할 되어네. So yeah, just try to understand, guys. You know, man me 고층에 여 자가다 지게 미 고층이지 고치고 혼디. You know, that is naive then the me 고치라 마치라 지게 오늘 다 얘네로 녀라 아니 오케이. 김에 되게 저에 하고 시도로 삼시라. 대마.
Tibetan more things that
Let's
I've
see.
learned. So the spiritual leader of Tibetan Buddhism is the Dalai Lama.
Yes.
Okay, he's a. Have you seen Dalai Lama?
I seen on the news they say something, but I don't really into much as
Okay. Have
normally
they said
would.
anything negative?
No. One part I don't know if exactly is that one, but we see one the news. Mr. President Xi went to visit. They shake hand. They were, as I said, our president, like your president. They like go to every single corner, go to every different kind of industry to show the people, to ask if they need anything, how's going, government what they can support you for, or if they have some
Amazing.
new
Amazing.
development
Thank
or
you so
something
much.
government to support, show
Thank
the
you so
face.
much.
They went to Tibet, and there is a news they are meeting before and shaking hand.
I'll tell you what we are told in India.
Oh.
Okay,
Shaking
they
hand?
say that so the Dalai Lama was removed from Tibet because this is what is told to us. The Chinese government
코에 고침에 도대체 this is what that was told to us, you know. That's what I heard from these freedom fighters. That's what I heard from these spiritual leaders too. Yeah. Come on, man, Ranir. 아고 코 저공에 코다 갑도 되어야 이네다. 라단 저라다 제 퀴네다. 얘기 레이메로야다. 말랑 요네 레이메로다. That's what I think meaning at last. 디 코람 코스도야. 디 코랑 last. You know what I'm saying? So come on, man.
tried killing him when he was a child. He escaped to India with all his followers.
100%.
And even one other spiritual successor called Pencheng Lama was
Yeah.
kidnapped by the Chinese
missing since 1995. Missing Pension Lama. Missing.
government and kept away. And right now, the leader who's kept there is not the real leader. That's what is
100%.
told to us.
Yeah, I think maybe the one I see on the news is the different leader, but I'm not sure the story. I don't want to give some words which is I'm not.
Expert in.
Yeah,
Of course you don't want to say it, man. Of course, just say you're scared. Just say you don't want to. Like you can't. Just don't be like I'm not an expert. Just be like, you know. I can't say anything against like the president, like anything against the government. Just say it, like, you know. And you won't say it because you can't say it, so you won't say it. Seriously, don't be like I'm not expert. I don't know. But we are one human, like, you know, one human race. But we are like we love everyone. Come on.
sure on
Okay.
it. But to be honest, now you say there is a leader, and
Yeah.
before this one was escape. What's the reason and the story behind? Media will never know the truth. You will never know the truth, and he maybe not tell the truth. But I'm not sure, because this part is never like on my media that's I interesting for researched about. But no one know. But when the media or some
Then you're ignorant. Then you're like 100 freaking ignorant person. Like, you know, if you just want to go to Tibet and you just know nothing about Tibet, like
politic or like some capital, whatever, they want to use it in some their own purpose. They will make it. That's what you say. But no one really know what exactly happened. But what I want to really say to Indian people and the Tibet religion, now there is a Tibet leader there. It doesn't mean that we don't love Tibet religion or we don't love Tibet or we want to do anything. If we
said
really
that?
doesn't, there is not gonna be. This gonna be maybe we change Han people to be there as like
Leaders.
like leaders. We still keep Tibet there means definitely it's always a part of us.
God.
We love each other.
Gotcha. I'm just trying to again get perspective of a civilian on this.
Yeah.
So this whole Lama and Tibet angle is one of the negatives that's portrayed about like China and like the media.
Yeah, love to know about how worldwide think about our country and also
In India, one of the things we think is that China wants parts of India also. Like our eastern part is called Arunachal Pradesh. So on Chinese maps they show like that part as part of China, and India shows it as part of India.
You mean the mountainside?
For us, it's our east.
Oh yeah. For us, it's, I think around the
It would be west for you.
west and
And
north.
southwest.
Southwest. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And there's another part called Ladakh, which would be like next to Tibet. So even this part, that's where the clash happened, border clash. So I know for a fact that there's a lot of Indian army installed there right now just for protection.
Wow.
Yeah, because we think that they're like China will want to take land. So I'm not saying this as a India versus China thing, but my angle is that the Chinese Communist Party wants to keep growing land, and it's not just India, it's like also all over. That's just, and this is how the world thinks also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We like become strong not from today. It's already been like the past let's say 30-40 years we are really like growing not like this fast. Let's see the history. Have we ever put a wall or took a land of any other country? Can you give some names?
In India,
Tibet.
we are told that after India-China war, one part of India got taken away. Aksai Chin.
To be honest, maybe yes, maybe no, but that was long history. I'm talking about the nearly history. Let's say 10
What do you
to
mean
20.
long? What do you mean long history? What's long history, man? Long history. History is like history. There's no short history, long history. What do you mean, like?
Years, 30 years.
Seriously?
We didn't put any single wall or any land from other country we took. Never.
You took the whole Tibet, like you took whole of Tibet, like seriously, and you're trying to take parts of Ladakh, and you're trying to take parts of Arunachal Pradesh, and Nepal is like, I mean, I won't speak about Nepal though, but
Because I don't want to mention other countries because it's too sensitive. And
Sure.
yeah, I just want to talk about just want to talk about Tibet, and then when it comes to India, you don't want to talk about. Like, I don't want to talk about India. 가지나 코드나 열어야. 아니 딱 한대 놀고 마셔야죠.
also it's not my business. But
Come on.
as a single Chinese people,
다 소소 gem이지 소소 슝라다 길라도 마라 아니 레는 좀빼 딱 하러다 디플로마틱 요기 해야죠. 아 먼저 콘솔에 가오페 먼저 배번 스페 가오 아니 스페 먼저 미리 찍어래 먼저 가라 휴먼 레스 찍어래 해야죠. 아니 콘솔 배나올 때도 콘솔 먼저 빼 하고 치도 먼저 콘솔 빼 가오 콘솔 먼저 왜 가오 치도 해야죠. Of course 현실하다 된줄 레셔 먹고 야모아 제 카리메 고수유라다 김에디 하루도 차장 고수유도요 내가 강자 고수유도 동마타다 직 남기도 나오려 하고 알레 레도야 yeah they were like comment no petition like comment 카르 tidlana you know Xi Jinping is a cool guy girl lying in with full confidence like you know China takes Tibet and India Akshay Chin and tell us China never invaded other country then yella sathagi hondo jigo what an irony my friend yeah so even me ago yema long marta ne jamin zu khala ore dewa ende len ta stage dewa len ani go chuime don chida yemen nyen ne me ke shedu me la sha orta podcast to chen nyen or Tibet ko ke je ma thya la jo ani ke je ma she na du orta so namji so ko ke she ani so longba ko ke she den du orta 다 배우 그렇게 해도 네 가져오는 게 오르다 미가시기 perception change 하고 오르다게 그제 이제 쉐도요라 미가시 오는 게 개민 야와라잖아 삼이 여르다 미인데 야 로즈 맹엔 주라다 고즈 삼이 삼 시르다 고즈서 이렇게 쉐디 제가 언데라 레다 고즈게 제말 I just reacted to it like 나 알아 섬지 그래 언데 쉐 마시 땅에 슈즈 근데 쉐도 니어 말이야 but yeah I just wanted to react to this and more 칼레도 냥고 섬사야 아니 yeah, 언제나 레스타 typical 지겨 고치메 돈 상호 고치 앞에 다하나 레샤 and guys see you in the next video till then stay tuned and like share subscribe so much okay see you in the next one take care